Hi everyone, welcome to the Diecast Collection Videos channel. Here is the Toyota Land Cruiser JAF Road Service Car by Tomica. This is part of the Walmart exclusive series of Tomica. I was able to get this Walmart exclusive Tomica at the Walmart in an unexpected way. The Toyota Land Cruiser JAF Road Service Car is kinda hard to find when I was trying to look for the latest wave of the Tomica released in Walmart, and I was lucky. That was way back in 2020 or 20. I got this in 2021 if I remember correctly. And the Tomica models are getting difficult to find in Walmart. When I found this on the pegs, I grabbed it and here it is. After quite some time, I managed to make a review of this model, and it's a nice model. This model, the JAF, I thought it was a medical organization or something, but reading further on the logo, the JAF, and what's written on the box is the JAF Road Service Car. It's named as the Japan Automobile Federation. It's an actual organization in Japan for vehicles. This is a very nice model because it uses a realistic paint design on it. If you want to know more about the JAF, you can look at the web about it and see more of the details of the organization. It even uses the logo, the official one, on the car as well that we're gonna see more later. This, as a Walmart exclusive, has some differences compared to the Japan release because it uses a different packaging. It's a nice packaging. I don't have the original blister pack right now, but it has an included original replica of the Tomica box. Although it's an original replica, the sizing and so on, there's some differences as well. We're gonna see that later. Let's take a look at the Toyota Land Cruiser, starting in the front. The Toyota Land Cruiser has a metallic body on the top and starting in the bumper, the middle, and at the bottom it's made of plastic. You can see the differences. At the top, the metal body is painted in color blue. It has the Toyota badge in the center. You can see it there. It has the proper paint design for Toyota, silver on the outline and then blue on the background. The bumper has details and it contains the grille, additional grille here, the air intake as well, and some sort of fog lights on the sides, the license plate holder in the middle. At the bottom, it's just a rectangle. This is for the axle. You can see the Tomica wheels. It has this slim configuration. And at the top, you can see a little bit of the JAF text logo with the interior details that you can see from here. It's kind of blurry because it's far, but we're going to explore that later as we go along. What I like about this model is the inserts in the front lights to make it realistic. It's plastic. You can see that from here. And it makes the car more realistic in addition to the painted details. Let's look at the passenger side. By the way, this is a right-hand drive car. The passenger side has the official logo of the JAF. You can see here, and it even has the text logo of the Japan Automobile Federation on the side, the front hood. And at the bottom, some details. You can see from here. If you notice the gaps on the door does open, and that's one of the working features that we're gonna see later. It even has a second set of doors on the side at the back. Although it's a bit hidden, but if you look closely, you can see the door handles at the back. I'm not really sure about this. This might be an additional light or signal light, and the top is the back window. Wheels are the same size, and it's kind of elevated because it has to be done that way for the additional working feature of the car. Let's look at the other side. At the driver's side, this is on the right, we can see the exact same details. The Japan Automobile Federation text logo over here, and the official logo of the organization at the door. We can see the same details, and it even has this division on the window. At the back, the window is also the same. It's not transparent. It's painted in this black shiny paint. And I think I understand the reasoning behind it. We're gonna see why the designers, did that for this model. At the bottom is the same 3 squares detail, and at the bottom is another square, and that is for the gas door. Same sized wheels, and this is the Tomica wheels. I guess this is the default Tomica wheels that Tomica uses in their models. Looking at the back, we get to see more painted details. The side has these red paints for the brake lights, and the wheel, it's made of metal. The window, you can see here, it's the same black paint on the sides on the back window. At the bottom, at the bumper, you can see here that there's a step, and I think right. This is the step, and the license plate holders on the side. I think I can see the difference because this one's a little bit slim, and here it's a bit wider with these detail on the top, and that is for the light of the license plate holder. A little bit more detail around here, the door handle, and some more of the hinges on the sides, and that's pretty much nice details to be included in this model. Similar in the front, you can see that there is the axle detail. It's a rectangle, but I think that's a compromise, so the model can be assembled in this scale. If you look closely at the wheel, the rim is different. I think this is the rim for the actual vehicle, but if you look here on the wheels, the rims are the Tomica rims. And well, I think it's a slight difference for the model and the realistic wheel over here, maybe to make it look like it's a Tomica model, so they went with the wheels here compared to the realistic one. And I guess if this becomes a premium model, they're gonna use this kind of wheel on the other wheels that we can see the Tomica wheels attached. So it's a little deviation, but no biggie on the model. It's slight different, and the wheel here is larger compared to the Tomica wheel, I guess, and thicker. Now we look at the top. Here's the full top of the model and the Toyota Land Cruiser. We're gonna check the front, and here is the official text logo JAF with some details on the front hood, race details, line details for the division. We can see some of the interior from here, and at the top on the roof it's long, and then there are some ridges raised. I think this is to reduce drag, and there's even a little bit of this shape at the edge. I guess that's for a little bit of the visor and the top of the wheel. Can we see some details here? No, I think it's just let's just say smooth. Maybe it's a casing for the wheel, something like that. Let's look at the base. For the base, we can see that there are some details at the base. It's not just a flat panel. The details include some of the chassis and axles, and the copyright information, scale. They're all here. They're spread out. And the compromise for the rectangle that we saw earlier for the axle, so they can assemble the car, because it's going to be difficult if they try to make this realistic, and the cost will rise up. So it's going to be difficult to implement for the designer. So I understand why they implemented this, and this is just, I guess, the default configuration for these kinds of models. What I want to also say here, this was originally released, this one, this is a variant, and here's the car number, 44. This was originally released in 2017, and I don't have the original release of this model. I'm not seeing any additional dates. Maybe they don't do that, but imagine this has been released a few years ago, and then it got released again for this variant. Still nice to look at. We're now gonna see more of the interior by activating the first working feature of this model, and that is the opening door. Opening door on the right. On the driver's side, we can see the interior. It's painted in this blue paint for, I guess that is an excess paint, I guess, when they spray painted it. But we can see that the door inside has been painted in this blue color paint. It's just like in the front hood that goes on the roof, but unlike the blue paint here, the white paint stays outside from the front door going to the back. And from here we can see the back view mirror. It's molded in the front windshield. If we want to look more of the interior, let's just open the passenger door. Similar mechanism, you just pull it gently and then it will show you the interior. The interior, let's explore again. The car seats have these cushion details and the driver's wheel on the right. At the back, some more details on the seats. Similar car seats just like in the front with the headboards. And here's the driver's wheel again from the top. And I said earlier that the back windows have been painted in this black paint instead of attaching the insert for the transparent windows just like in the front and the sides. The reason, maybe, if you can't see that, can you see the pillar over there? There's a pillar, and that is actually the connector from the base, so that the top can be connected to the base, and the rivet is going to be punched here. So that's why I guess they just painted this in black. It's all metal, so they can somehow hide the pillar that connects the body into the base. And that's just my guess. I'm okay with that, because this has opening doors. That's the first working feature. The second working feature is the working suspension. If you put the car down and then press the top, the working suspension works both in the front and the back. And those are the working features of this Toyota Land Cruiser. Because the doors can open, you can display this with the doors open like that, or just one door open. That is for the driver's side, and display it like this in the diorama, or just close all the doors and then display it like just like in the start of the video, like this. If you noticed earlier, because this is a Walmart release, the difference, and to find out if it is the Walmart release or not, you can see that there's a serial number at the bottom in white font. See that? And another one, in addition to the packaging that's different, the box that is included with the packaging is similar, but the slight difference lies at the back. So instead of having additional information at the back, You get to see the barcode, and I guess the serial number is the same, just like in the car. Yeah, it's the same crimped or stamped number on the cardboard as in the car. Those are the slight differences, and I guess the same. Oh, this one's also a little bit different. I remember in the Japan release of Tomica, there's some additional differences here, and it's not like this. So this panel and this panel are different in the Walmart release of Tomica. And those are the slight differences. Aside from that, this is still the same model released from Japan, the original one. So the slight difference, same casting. Just open this. This ends my video art on the Toyota Land Cruiser JAF Road Service Car, Walmart exclusive by Tomica. Thanks for watching, enjoy your collection, and see you with the next model.